All right. So we're gonna do this again. The opponent left the session. Now we take it back to the. What the hell? I think his internet may be bad. Send it to him. Okay, I'm gonna send it to him. So we're gonna try this again. This again. Let's Alright, let's see if he can get in. Go with my favorite jerseys. Oh wait, why don't I see it home? CF away. Ready. Perfect, let's go. Okay, same thing as before. I'm just gonna set up a couple plays that I was trying to show somebody else what I was talking about. Oh, am I above Melvin Gordon right now in overall? Damn, Ball's already got 1,000 yards. That's tough. 7 interceptions for Joyner. Look at him balling. 950. Let's see if we can get Tyrell 50 more yards this game.
Okay, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store. Between the Oakland Raiders and our home team. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in week 16. That's fielded in the end zone.
I have to get it. Damn it.
And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
There we go.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Okay.
When we see those
I didn't explain what I did there. All right, so we're going to do the zone
we
week.
think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Hopefully that linebacker gets
They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others you said had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
4 touchdowns or 200 yards.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Quick pitch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Okay, you way out there. Let Incognito go get him.
Richard on the toss.
Oh, and Rashad's going to take it anyways. He says, no, I will not be denied that touchdown.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Richard, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive.
Look at that beautiful bounce.
They're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Defensive, we're going to do ball in the air, play receiver, so that way we don't go for the interception and they get burnt. And then we'll do cornerbacks by speed. And I'm going to do that cover 3 match there, and then I'm going to do that face the line, blitz. There we go. So it looks like that.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon.
Oh, dang it.
There goes Melvin Gordon.
That was my fault.
He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown LA.
That was my fault.
Melvin Gordon, touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
So
remember,
both of his touchdowns have been
is it a straight line 75 yards, too? Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Pull back inside.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
So halfback wheel, what I like to do here.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Poster corner routes, if you do smart route, it actually opens that play a lot more. So what I like to do here with Stones with this in, bring this out, and he'll be open in the middle if this post here does not open up. That's right there. Boom.
Well, this is caught by Williams. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
My little favorite.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Slot. And I'll go ahead and be Miller here.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
See that extra.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Oh, that drag's going to be most likely open.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Oh,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And he didn't want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
We're going to run it.
On first down, it's Gordon. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes, past the 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up.
He's too slow.
At the 50,
He's too slow. He's too slow.
the 40,
He's too slow.
20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Okay. Double team the inside. Mike the right linebacker there. And then we're going to hit up Miller, and hopefully everything opens up right in the middle.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
L1 is this. R1 is that. And then we're going to do this stretch.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, perfect. Let's go. This is his own lead.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
That I'm not getting the ball at half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, isn't that X-Raider, X-Steeler with the big-ass head?
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And
so
open
much
that up.
emphasis placed on red zone
And that's the white bell right there, Sheldon.
Devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you enter that part of the field, and to come away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
And then
now here's Mahomes. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He's going to run this one, so we're going to do that. Mike Silts again to the strong side. Here we go.
On 1st down, Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, LA.
So we're probably going to shade to the outside right now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give him some space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
We're going to do nickel dog here. We're going to do QB contain and then move the cornerback inside here. Move him inside. And then we're going to...
Now it's Mahomes again.
There it is.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.
And then Nelson will eat it
back
inside.
Right around the 48-yard line.
So,
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going deep here. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Why my middle
and a big 32-yard play on third.
All right.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see,
1-4-6.
we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
How is he running through my line?
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
It's okay.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily none.
They'll run on first down. Richard. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
With Jones. Jones going to come out.
From the 44. Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it, but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it, just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
Ty block Jacobs.
Throwing his car on third down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
144 yards.
A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
There we go. Let's go, Waller.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by
Waller if he can get open like right now.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr.
See, there's Renfro.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. On first down, Richard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
He's just full train right now.
Jalen Richard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
What formation
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away?
Was that doubles close? I'm trying to think what I haven't ran on offense. Oh, we haven't ran
the Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Because I think he's going to go on the outside.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
And Morrow's going to take the inside, so we're going to take, yep.
Now Mahomes.
There we go.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
I'll take that.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone?
Right, so
is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Out. So it looks like that. Okay? That out is probably going to be wide open, but we want to try to see if we can get Tyrell.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams have been in the same division, meeting twice a year for decades, and there was some buzz in the press box earlier about the Holy Roller game in 1978. That's when Ken Stabler was about to get sacked, fumbled the ball, it got pushed forward. Dave Casper fell on it in the end zone, and the Raiders would win 21-20, and that was the catalyst for changing the offense's ability to advance. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, there was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Streak that in and
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Richard on a dig. I'm going to put him out. Watch it.
From the gun, it's Carr.
This is always going to be open.
He'll find his running back here, Richard. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return, it's King. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, that line was just go and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
I think he's going to run again, so we're going to do that WS blitz.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Bring him down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
Okay, so we press and then bring
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Let's go. Oh yeah, we're gonna be a huge dick right now. You go ahead and take the things down because we're gonna take the 2 points. Let's go. I should have timed out, but I'm cool.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. Now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Ty Long now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
All right, Rashad, one-on-one.
Fielded at the 33.
I didn't do nothing.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Drag.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The open man here, Renfro.
What?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
By 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Switzer, right? Okay, he's going to run. So let's go ahead and bring that over. Micro blitz.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys,
we're going to do the micro cross.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon.
Stupid. I should have went for the
Give them 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Christian Kirksey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
I'm going to do the linebacker zone, but I have to blitz
work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
No. He needs to go down. That was my fault.
Henry brings it in.
That was my fault.
And he'll be stopped
because,
right at midfield.
I was trying to get
18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
I was trying to get him to go in, so I have 3 people.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They'll run on first down. Gordon.
There we go.
Loses the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball.
Nickel dog.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
3-3-5
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Mike blitz.
Still, ended up with a solid game.
Spread the D. Spread
So
the
from
line.
the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Linebackers, bring him down to linebacker level, bring him to the line, and then cover.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
Cover 2, man.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roll.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Jacobs now. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
I wonder if I can get here.
Yep. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Let's go. That's my white boy. That's my white boy. That's my white boy. I love that kid.
Oakland. Hunter Renfrow, 78 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen.
And that
took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
No more.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead.
Linebacker blitz.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they are not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Push the hard flats in.
2nd and 6. It's complete to Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
There it is.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Oh, what?
Mahomes firing complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now again, right side. It's Jackson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd
Wide
and 9,
open.
Mahomes, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down.
I wasn't even near the kicker.
I missed.
I
As a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Carr gives to Rashard, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 27, Carr. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Jerry Tillery coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr going to throw. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
We're about to go into the next quarter. Okay.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, Richard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Let's hit Waller.
From the 17, Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he is in. Touchdown.
Richard's got
Raiders.
3 touchdowns.
Jalen Richard,
Jacob's supposed to
his
get
third
4
touchdown of the game,
yards.
number 11 on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns, also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down.
Dude,
and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's do
we can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
There we go. Eat him. Eat him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry.
Than him.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
There we go. Dunbar, finally.
It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick.
Finally. Get off of him.
Oh, he's got some breathing
Why
room.
are you being so dumb? Just run it in.
And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown.
How many times I've got to highlight somebody for you,
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I'm going to do my SS3. I'm going to zone that linebacker.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
Cover 3 Sky, but we're going to
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Make sure that we do it as a pass.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let my dog out.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was all CPU.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Cover 3 guys.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
That was all me.
Picked off at the 18.
That was all me.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He knows where it's going. That's fine.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Advantage of it.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 41 yards on the ground. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Here's Jacobs, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I'm not gonna lie, if I could fix
extra
that,
point by Carlson, up
like
and
on the
good.
3-yard line,
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Just so we can get his X factor.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
But he gets to control everything. I'm not gonna time it out. So that would be difficult.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Oh wow! He's tired. He's tired.
A big play there by Gordon. Give him 58 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it here with Gordon, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Did I get my 10 passes? I did 11 passes. Okay. 72%, 1-1. That's good. Usually Derek Carr throws 7 interceptions. 137, 66. Oh, we ran. He did 200 yards on me. I did 200 yards. Look at Richard, though. That bastard. Let me see. I just want to make sure. Yep, nothing. Oh, so we blew it. We blew it. We're gonna get to the 200-yard mark. See, I just can't do it with this guy. Alright, so that's it. Thank you. Everybody watch.